Will you be ready? Hello, hello, hello. Top of the morning, evening, afternoon, and good night to one and all. It is the After Party, Monday, April 22nd. How is everybody doing this lovely morning? Hello, Bree.
Wonderful.
Hi.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Bree Oils, Broils. Bree Broils.
Royal.
Brie drizzle.
Hello. Okay. I've got something fun we're going to talk about today.
Is it the story?
What story?
The hand story that came up last night.
Oh, you remembered. Okay, so you want me to start off with that story. So when me and Bree first got together, we would go places. We would go with my sister to like Wildwood or that is enabled. It just didn't make a sound. No, it didn't. How interesting. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. So anyway, we would go to these little short points, and when you go to Wildwood, you'll find these little shops, and they sell anything from T-shirts to airbrush to license plates to you name it. You whatever you want done, they'll do. It's like a carnival on crack, and I've always saw these sculptures where you put something into wax and then you take it out, and then when you take it out of the wax, you have that sculpture. Well, the idea is that you could take any body part and put it into this wax, and then when you take it out of the wax, you will have that as a wax sculpture. So I'm like, oh, Bree, that's cool. She said, yeah, Jay, you go do that. That's nice. So I said, okay. So I talked to the lady. I said, listen, so what do I need to do? She's like, what we're going to do is we wash your hand. We're going to wet your hand. We're going to put it into the wax. Now, the wax is going to be a little bit hot, but it's not going to burn you. Don't worry about it. And the wax is hot already because it's liquid, right? Everybody knows candle wax, right? Okay. So, and then she grabs my hand by the wrist, and then she never actually touches the wax, but she places my hand inside of this wax boiling pot, and then you have to keep your hand still while the wax dries. Here's the thing. I think she forgot to turn the wax off when she put my hand in. So I'm looking at Bree, and I said, this shit hurts. Now, I don't complain about pain at all. I said, this shit hurts. She's like, really? And I look at the lady, and she's, just like looking at me like I'm whatever. And I was like, is this supposed to be this hot? And she's like, It's not that hot. Yes, it is. It's burning my hand. She's like, no, it's okay. Just leave it there for another 5 more seconds. 5 seconds go by, and she's like, it seems like it's not cooling down. I said, can I take my hand out? She goes, no, it shouldn't be burning anymore. I said, I have to take my hand out now. And then she's like, oh, if you got to take it out, you take it out. Yo, I took my hand out. Okay? Now, what happened, Bree, you remember? My fingers were like this. Now, when I put my hands in, it was like this. It was so hot on my hand, my fingers eventually Go ahead, what, Bree?
You did the Jay Hayes hand, which
Yeah. So when I put it in, right, I put it in like this, like it was the hand of me holding it up. So when she pulls it up, she's trying to take that soap that's supposed to be underneath, right? She's trying to slide that out without breaking the mold. By the time she gets this thing off my hand, I had no skin on the palm of my hand, bro.
Ooh.
She burned off my whole fucking palm print.
She kept trying to take it off to preserve the mold when there was still molten wax
hot
sitting
wax
on the
underneath. So there's no air getting to it. So there's no air getting to that to cool it, right? So now the wax is underneath this cup, burning my skin. So either we got to poke a hole and drain it, or get it off, right? By the time she gets it off, I'm like, yo, this is a fucking lawsuit. Like, I could legitimately sue you for this. And if it was a dude, I would have probably punched him in his face. But when I tell you that it wasn't a blister, bro, the whole center of my hand just all came off.
And it was all bright red.
Yeah, like the whole center of my hand came off. It was just burning wax just sitting on my hand for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And I was telling Bree yesterday that, could you imagine if you're a parent and your kid puts his hand in there and your kid gets burned like that? You're probably going to end up hurting that woman. 100%. And that's the type of people that need to be sued. Those are people, because that's negligence. That's what that is. No matter how you look at it, it is negligence. You don't know how to do your job, number one. You don't know when someone tells you something hurts and you take them. She thought I was messing around.
Yeah. She was like acting all nonchalant. Like, is this guy serious right now? It hurts.
Because like, it was drying in my hand, but the wax was still underneath. You understand?
It was still like boiling underneath.
Yeah, and when I lifted up my arm, you could see the fucking wax coming from there and down my arm. Like, it's clearly burning my hand. And it's all right.
Your fingers got stuck together with more wax in between the two fingers, and
that was
couldn't
raw
get
too.
it off.
It was raw too. What did we end up doing with the hand? Whatever was left with it.
There was nothing left, honey. She got off of one finger fine, and then Jay was like, it really hurts. And then you started to see the wax pouring down, and that's when she was like, uh-oh, and she started just peeling it. Like, she didn't care anymore. Like, after she saw that there was, like, still hot wax on Jay coming down, she started just peeling it. Because it shouldn't have stayed hot. It should have cooled, like, immediately.
Not only did you get burned because of this person,
I didn't even get an end result.
Didn't even get anything out of it.
No.
They got a refund, though.
Pay, right?
Oh, I got a refund. Oh, you best believe I got a fucking refund. I should have, literally, if I would have sued them, didn't we film it too, Bree, or no?
I thought we did. I checked my phone, and I can't find it. So it might be on your phone, because I don't really bring my phone out. You do.
See, the only way I've seen this being done is where they wet your hand for the first time.
That's what
you
they
dip
did.
it in the wax, you take it out, you let the wax
cool down,
blade or dry.
That's
and then when it's dried, you go in for another layer and another layer. It takes some time, but each time you add on a layer.
Oh
then
no,
you
she had Jay just keep his hand.
No, I kept my hand in there.
I didn't know that's how that
so
works.
as because it does cooling as well. It's not just what you like. You don't have to pull it out. It just keeps redoing it.
What if that's how it's supposed to work?
It's supposed to flash cool and then pull it up and then put it back in. But every time that I was in there, the wax kept getting in between my wrist and down this little fucking river here, and then just pulled up. Right, look, you can kind of see the scarring, bro. Like you see.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's what it is. You get it to a certain temperature, then you put your hand in, then it starts going off, and then you pull your hand out. I think she left the temperature on. Like she didn't turn it off, and it's just...
When, Bree?
2019. I had fresh tits. I know, because I still had to wear the stupid bra, like the special bra. I didn't wear it out to the beach, but in the hotel room I did, and we have a bunch of pictures from in the hotel room that I see the bra in the background. So I know it was new boobies.
2019?
Yes. I think May? Or June?
You sure it's not 2020?
I'm pretty sure it's 2019, unless I wore that bra for over a year.
It's August 2019.
Okay.
I think I have it. I got videos. I got the one you. Is that the one where you rode the bike?
No, but I think it's the same trip.
No, I don't have any videos of that. I got the snowball. No. Nope. I'd have to. Yeah, no video of it. I'm pretty sure we did it. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was really, really, really bad. Uncontrollably bad. And I sounded like a bitch because I'm like, if I could just take my hand out of this, I'll be all right. She's like, no, just leave it in for a little bit longer. And then when she takes it out, she's taking her fucking time. Because like, I think it's also because of what I did with my hand, right? Like you shouldn't have told me that I could have done this to begin with. I should have went in like this, but I was trying to do the hand. Whatever.
Even like this, like how are you supposed to get the mold off? Because if you slide it, your thumb would break the mold. Right?
Yeah, no, you're right. Because if you go straight, that's a damn good question. I don't know.
You would have to keep your thumb in or something.
Well, the same thing if you make a fist, your thumb is gonna be in the way.
Yeah, no matter what. Because even if you go like
how
this,
does it even work?
You're supposed to get how you get the hand off with the wax being hard.
Unless they reattach
Yeah, but even like that, Matthew, even like that. Well, yeah, I guess if you do behind it, but then that's not a fucking hand. That's like a.
Yeah, your thumb can't go behind this knuckle, the position of this knuckle.
Yeah, she didn't know that, bro.
One's on display like this.
Unless they cut it and then glue it back on.
Oh, like fix it with wax?
Yeah, hot, glowing hot wax. Without your hand.
Or after you're done, they take it and they re-dip it to like reseal it.
Well, I wouldn't trust her to do that. I would ask
So, John, when we go to Wildwood, that's what I was saying is I want you to do the wax thing. I want to see if it's the same lady. This time I'll record it.
Okay.
I'll do it with you.
Okay. No, not that I'm scared of, but the plan is to sue, right? To get.
Oh yeah. That is 100% the plan. Yeah, you're gonna get me for all these years of pain and suffering that I have this scarification on my palm.
Or at least have her put her hand in there for just as long as you did.
Yo, it was, and I felt like such a bitch, because I'm like trying to impress Bree with all my strength and fortitude. And then I was like, if I could just take my hand out, like if I could just, if at some point I could remove my hand from this to get some oxygen. I'm like, nah, just champ it up, and then the hand's up. And she's like, yeah, because I do remember my hand was in a weird way. And she's like, yeah, we just have to dip it again. And I was like, is the pain gonna go away? And it's nope. Like I'm talking to some kind of fucking doctor. It's a 15-year-old from Belgium that doesn't know shit about wax. She's just there on a work visa. Fucking bitch. Anyway.
Belgium.
Oh God, bro, it was so bad. Oh my God.
But at first, it seemed like Jay was severely overreacting because they have little baby hands on display, like of kids' hands. So the way that she made it seem was like Jay was pretending to be in pain.
Well, she did something wrong because it's not supposed to.
Yeah, she did it wrong.
I didn't know that you're supposed to dip it in and out. Jay just had his hand in
I don't think
even using the argument of dipping your hand in and out. If you do this, right? If you do this like this, there's no way you're going to get that off. Look at that hand. There's no way. No. You have a pinky. So you have to get past the pinky, which is sticking out, vertically. And then you have to get past the thumb. You're not getting that out without breaking it. There's no fucking way.
No. Unless you cut it off and reattach it.
Would it matter if you pull it out, and while you're pulling it out, you kind of close your hand to not destroy it? No, but the pinky wouldn't work.
No, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. No. You
It's
would destroy the
that's
wax
great.
too doing that.
I'm bending in that angle, so
Yeah.
she
I don't
definitely
know.
did something wrong.
So I got a
That's
fun
like-
video. I got a fun video for you guys. I want to start with this one. It's a little long, and Bree did not see it. Now I did, but I want Matthew specifically to see this and Bree. This is interesting. So you guys ready?
Jordan's seen it?
I don't think Jordan's seen it, but I don't think Jordan's going to be that impressed with it because, well, you'll see.
Why?
Are we ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys guess each other's body count?
Who are we guessing first? Okay, I'm gonna
27.
guess yours. Go ahead. I want to say 5. 5? Yeah. Guess my body count.
I'll say like 15.
Okay.
Are these real? These are real guesses.
These are real guesses? You guys are being very ambitious. Okay, so for you, I guess 20. And for you, I guess also 20. Okay. I wish. I wish 5 and 15 too. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Is it higher than that or lower than 5 and 15?
That's way higher. Like, way higher, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. What is you guys' actual bodies count?
Well, did you all guess each other's already?
Oh, sorry.
Now
I
we
want-
have to.
I want to say yours 25.
I think for you probably like
10 max. Pretty honest answer, I guess.
Is that like you would say that's
No, mine
Right?
is. Are we?
yeah? What is
guessing now?
like? I mean,
Mine is 33.
33?
You know? Yeah.
You
I do not know.
If you had to guess, would it be more than 33?
Yes. Easily. Probably like 50 plus.
50 plus?
50 plus. Like probably now that I do this job, probably like 60. Like I was like a little wild
this
when I
job?
was younger, so yeah, probably like 60. What about you?
I have no
Like
idea.
I'm really ballparking.
Like,
I don't know.
When I left high school, it was like 30 something, but since I've started in this industry, I'm gonna be real, it's probably upwards of like 1,000.
1,000?
Oh, that's why she's so fat. She's full of cum.
That's crazy.
Because I've done like hundreds of things. I have like 2,000 videos on my like.
Okay, so now you're probably wondering why their numbers are so high. They fuck their fans. OF. So,
What?
okay, now the one chick on the far left looked like she eats dick. It doesn't look like she takes dick. So I'm just gonna put that out there. That's my opinion. Wow. Thoughts?
Oh,
Wow, you guys got nothing?
I
They're not
can't
good.
believe that women.
Nothing nice.
So in high school, in the USA, you are kind of grouped with the same people every year. Like you're not identical, but pretty much. So how they got to 30 before they left high school means that they had sex with everyone that they knew for 4 years in a row.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
So let's assume that they had their first sex at like conservative 15.
The fact that now 15 is conservative is amazing.
No, but do the math. How old is she?
Oh, else you
The
wouldn't
girl
get
on the
numbers.
far left is 24 with the count over. She said thousands. She's 24. The girl in the center is 27. The girl on the right is 22.
Oh, I guess 27.
24. So 9 years time, you're over 1,000.
You don't think that has
They
to do
should
with
have
body imaging? Now, if you look at all three of those, you don't think that has to do with body imaging?
The one in the middle had a pretty face. Like the one who
Okay.
was doing the
I'm
talking.
talking about their bodies, their image of their bodies, because they're all chubby.
Do you think
muffins.
lower self image increases the numbers?
More sex?
Yeah,
More
well,
sex
Actually-
because
Yep.
I believe that because on the far left, I'm like she's like a 4. Like and so
All
she's
that
the
makeup.
lowest
Yes.
out of all of them. So she
what
has
you'll
the
find-
most ATB.
yeah, what you'll find is more attractive women will be less likely to put out. Now, I don't know if that's any different now. I'm going back, 10 years
difficult.
ago. So I'm thinking that these women are just
Whores. No, a whore gets paid. Slut.
Prostitutes.
The nice word for it is busted goods.
Oh, that's called ran through. And the worst part is they're laughing at it. They're like,
yeah, it's a joke to them. It's a joke.
Oh, yours
You know
only
what's a better
33.
question? Asking them what STDs they've gotten. Because
Oh.
statistically, you've gotten at least 12.
Yeah, I mean, if you figure 1 in 5 men have got herpes, right, and you've had 1,000, your odds of having herpes are like 60%, bro. Like, you're, I don't know how you cut that. Like, there is, I find that fascinating. When I saw that, I said, Brie, I'm going to send it to you. I don't want you to watch this. We're going to save it for when you come on.
And what's great is my memory is so trash, I didn't even look.
So, Brie, when you went to high school, right, you weren't part of the cool kids and you weren't part of the pretty girls.
No.
Right. But when you went to, did the girls that you did know, the popular girls, were they having sex?
Yeah?
Do you think like they were at those numbers?
No. No, and they kind of stuck to the same class of people. So, like, the popular people had sex with the popular people. They didn't, like, drop down tiers. You know? But in high school, it kind of changed. It went from being popular and being snooty to being a part of a sport, which was interesting. Like, after sophomore year, if you were part of, like, this is going to sound so dumb, but the lacrosse crew and the track crew, you were the coolest people in school, which was really confusing because it went from having nice things to participating really good in a sport. And then it changed senior year again. But, like, junior year, it was all about sports.
So to hear those body counts, well, at least on my clock, I think that those are fascinating. Not a good fascinated. I'm just fascinated that you have that high of a body count at 24 years old. 1,000? So that means that
that's an estimated guess.
Right.
That's
so
an
here's
estimated
how
guess.
I look at it is I can't ever bring you anywhere. If I make you my wife, we can never go out anywhere because the odds are out of 1,000 people, we're going to see one of those people that fucked you.
Oh, no.
You need to move. You
At
need
least
to move.
one.
Not even just need to move, because if you're banging your OF people, they're flying to you, right? That means we have to get out of this country. Like, we got to go to Andorra or something. We have to go somewhere where let me open up your OnlyFans. Let me look at all the people that are subscribed to you, and then we're going to move to one of those countries where none of them are at.
We're going to Alaska, babe.
So, by doing what you did,
Oregon.
her worth now is 0 or minus. And would you really want somebody like that as wife material? No, you wouldn't, because
you could turn her into a housewife. You could do it. You could do it.
What is one of the first conversations you have when you're in a new relationship? What's your body count? If it is in the 4 digits and you're a female, that guy is going to run so fast in the other direction.
Unless he's an OnlyFans simp, then he wants to get some.
Yeah, but then once he has it, he's not a simp anymore.
No,
now he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
They're not going to wife her up either. That's just to have fun with. That's not for, like Jay said, that's not wife material. And if you take into account that most of them, they lie. So if they say 15, it's probably closer to 30.
Yes.
You can
Women are liars.
Yeah, twice or triple the amount they say.
No, I don't know about triple than 1,000, bro. That's not realistic. That's
for men.
Even if you
do, that's
not
it's
not possible, bro. I mean, look, even if you said triple those numbers, let's just double the 1,000, okay? She's 24 years old. There's 365 days in a year. So that means every day for 3 years you had sex or you had 5 people in one day? Come on,
even
bro.
on your jammy?
No way, dude. No way. There's no way
it's
you're
doable.
tripling that at 24.
Yeah.
No,
There are a
man.
bunch of them. If you see the videos, there are a bunch of them that do several men in the same day, or like a gangbang or whatever. So
What?
I'm not
Is
saying
it
the
cheaper?
3,000.
Well,
Like
you've
if you get
seen.
a discount, like a group discount?
Were you guys in a Discord where I was showing that street in
Groupon.
LA where I was using Google Street and then pulling up the prostitutes? Or you guys weren't in that either of those nights?
No. I seem to remember when you went like, and this is the neighborhood where
Yeah, and showing all the different shit. So I thought that's where they were from, but it's not. Like they're all in Northeast, all of them. So I just found it fascinating that you're 24 years old and you're over 1,000. Yo, 50?
That's still high.
You know what's nuts? How do they even meet each other? Because back in the day, you would meet friends at school or at the park or at the club.
Online.
Now it's only online.
Online.
How do you know you're
Goes
not
way
going to get
faster.
like?
I don't think
Get there.
50's that bad. I don't think 50's that bad. 27, 50?
That kind of
Well,
depends. No?
Is that
Yeah,
because
like
you're
how many did you
21?
bang out?
Yeah.
Let's try this. I want a better number. Give me the average of what you did in a year. Let's try that. And when did you start? If you started, hold on.
Let's see what Jay's looking at with the camera on my phone. Do 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 do. Who is this guy? There's a guy in our front yard.
It's the sun.
He's wearing neon clothes and walking around. Do do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just whatever. I think it's crazy.
I saw a story about a woman who on spring break said that she netted $100,000 by having sex with her OnlyFans. Like her
How much?
What do you call them? OnlyFans fans?
Yeah.
Fans. Wait, what did you? How much did she say? 1,000 or 100,000?
100,000. Over spring break, she just had sex with them. How is this not considered prostitution?
It is.
Like seriously.
It is.
That's sex
It
worker.
is 100% prostitution. 100%.
Well,
How are they not getting in trouble?
Well, the only
it's filmed. That's the loophole, no?
no,
Oh, snap.
no.
I didn't think about that.
No,
well,
no.
because then it
That's
could be
not- no, no.
considered art.
No. There's
behind
an
closed
exchange
doors.
of money. There's an exchange of money for a sexual act. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
But
See,
with
with
you-
adult industry, no. I know where you're going with adult industry. The person fucking you doesn't pay you. The company does.
That's true. Yeah.
There's
Oh.
a big difference, bro. Penthouse writes out a check for $5,000. 500 to Randy
Yeah, not
Spears.
the guy.
It's
Yeah.
not the dude paying the chick. That's prostitution, bro. Like, even if a director is Evan Stone and he wants to bang one of his chicks, he can't pay her. The company has to pay her.
But if it now comes down to, I'm always in, I don't know, OnlyFans, is that a continuous stream? How does that work? I don't even know
It's
how
like
that
Patreon.
works. Yeah, but there's content, right, that I can see, so I can
It's just like
donate
Patreon. It's
that as well?
Patreon with adult stuff. It's the same shit. Tiers.
But it works in tiers. So what if it's one of the perks of a tier? Then I'm not paying for it. I'm just a really
Can't.
good fan.
But then
You're
you're still paying for it with money that you're giving her a month. No matter how you cut it, bro, there's monetary gain.
But so you remember when OnlyFans just started? It was like people playing the ukulele and the piano. They reached out to Jay and was like, you should come here instead of Patreon.
I
And that's
remember that.
before it turned into a porn site.
Yeah, that's before I was adult. Yep.
It was
Yep.
just people
I
playing
still have that
instruments.
email. I still have that from 2017. They were like, we're being and it wasn't a little lock like that. Like it turned that way. The original
Yes.
thing was like a little bird with a note or some
With an
shit
O
in its feet
or
or
something?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was friendly.
So what
Yeah,
happens?
it's so not that anymore.
What happens when, let's say, you get a Gucci bag instead of paying her? Is that
Still
also considered
goods.
payment?
It's still
Trading of
goods.
goods. That's
Yeah, it's
still
still the
counts.
Kind
same
of
thing,
bag.
bro. Because you can't do it.
Kind of
bag. Because you can't do it without money. The argument has to be, even a sandwich is technically prostitution.
Well,
What if it's after the fact? Like you're just feeding her.
but that's what I was kind of asking. What if it's a perk because I donated so much or something like that? Then it's more a reward. It's not a trade off because it wasn't arranged.
But you wouldn't have been
beforehand.
able to get that reward without money.
If she hadn't paid for it.
True, but it wasn't arranged before.
Now, if it was a
before
loyalty
the money.
thing, then you could get away
Yeah.
with it. You're just whoring around. Like if she was just like, no one's giving me money, I'm just fucking my fans that just comment on my YouTube videos. Yes, then that's not prostitution. You're just a whore. But once you have money that comes into your bank account and you are knocking the boots with that person, I don't care if they gave you $1, $20, 50 cents, you are, by law, a prostitute. And that's
If I
illegal.
was paying for sex, I would be incredibly rough. Like, because I don't have to keep you. I am paying for you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
just
now you got to
fuck
be
you.
worried about laws, right? See what you're talking about is American Psycho, Christian Bale. That's
Oh,
what he
not that
did.
hardcore. I'm
Yeah,
talking
he
like
was fucking hangers, bro. Like
Right?
he
was nuts.
went next level.
He wanted to play with your ovaries. There's a difference.
Well,
Yeah, look. Either way, no matter how you cut it, it's prostitution. No matter how you cut it. That's
So
it.
it wouldn't be if you go like you've been in every stream, so you get like a bonus card and stamps. And when
But
your
how do
card
you
is
know that
full, you
person?
can-
That's the question. Do they give you money a month? But then who's gonna do something? The state? Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. We got better things to worry about. It's just
Unless
crazy
she's
that
not paying
women have no
taxes.
standard today, bro. No standard versus what it was
It's
10 years ago.
but they have a way out.
well,
because then
does it have to do with standards?
No, they have a way out because then all of a sudden they find God, they go to church, and they're a born again virgin.
Okay. Yeah, well, that happens with porn stars too. But I'm here to tell you that those people own you. So there was a chick, Chrissy Moran, super hot, was in the industry a little bit before me. A lot of them, there's the XXX for God, right? Triple X for God. So it's where adult film stars all find God, and then that's it. They're Christians. And she went to the director and was like, "Look, I'm no longer going to do this. I found God." And he was like, "Well, I own the name and the website and everything and all the content." She's like, "I know. I just don't want to do it. I want to get out of the contract." And he was like, "Okay." So he gets her out of the contract, but he still owns her name and her website still exists. So, but he said to her, the true story. This is on Soft White Underbelly, Chrissy Moran's thing. He said to her, he goes, "If you would have approached me when you first found God and asked me to pull your website, I would have done it. The fact that you waited 3 years and you haven't showed up for any of the shoots, I can't do that now. Now I'm out. I had to pay for other actresses to come take your spot and then change the title of the video. So with that being said, I will not take it down now. But if she would approach when she first found him, great." So, but people are quick to judge a porn star and call them whores and skanks. But yes, they grab their dick and jerk off to it. There's no difference between a porn star and an OnlyFans model. No difference. Changed my mind.
Just one is kind of her own boss.
No, and one is more of a professional versus the other one is a whore.
Yes.
And
And
the
a better
professional at this point is the porn star, not the person on OnlyFans.
I would
And I think
I
the
would
porn
argue
part-
that the OnlyFans part is now being promoted as a self-empowerment thing, and the porn thing is still being looked at it like, that's how
Like,
everything,
oh, you did braziers.
Okay, first
Ew.
off, the thing is with professionals is they get tested, right? Everybody gets tested. You know who you're banging that day. OF, you don't. You're just showing up at Motel 6, giving everybody the passcode to your door.
And then they complain on the internet when they are like respected members of society, like they are a teacher, like they are respected, and then a parent finds your OF and you get fired and complain about it online. It's like because you have low morals. That's why you can't work here.
And I'd say
bro.
a porn star is more, you know what you're doing, you know it's never gonna be erased. These OnlyFans girls, they think they can get away with it, do it, then all of a sudden find a good man, and it's gonna be all erased from the that doesn't exist anymore. It's not. Told you about the interview. Oh, yeah, I have money set aside because when I stop with OnlyFans, I'm gonna pay some PC nerd, and he's gonna he's gonna erase all my content off of the internet. Yeah, well, good luck. That's never gonna work.
Right? Even
Never gonna happen.
celebrities can't get away with that because it's in places that you can't get to.
It's a delusion. They're delusional. They think there's gonna be no consequences for doing what they're doing.
Hold on. I gotta chime in. I hate that I keep bumping into this. There is a way for you to do this. So my ex-wife, you can't find any. She does a lot of due diligence to remove any free pictures or guest screenshots from other websites. She does a very good job at that. So you can do it. You can. If you are, let's just say she is on OF, if they do enough of due diligence, they could reach out to it, and then they just email like Cornhub and say, hey, I'm on this. This is not authorized to be here. They'll take it down for copyright. Same thing for any of the adult ones, because the last thing they want is the site that they're on, whether it be, God, I don't even know if I could say any of these. Any of the adult websites, if they're a main brand, they'll pull it from a subsidiary website.
Yeah.
They will, 100%.
Yeah, I can get that.
Is that a cease and desist?
That's an official website. But you're never going to stop the dude that took screenshots or whatever in his living room and has it on his hard drive, right?
Cornhub is a real website about corn. It's about corn.
We've talked about this.
Really?
It's really about corn.
Yeah, we've been on it.
So maybe just me and you, Matthew, just took in that stream because I was showing all the corn. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. 10. So I saw a cycling outfit that was like an outfit where you look like corn, and now I kind of want to buy it. So I could be like, you could find me on Cornhub. Because it's corn. It's an expensive bit. It's like $100.
$100.
Thanks, Jorn.
Jordan is next. That's a horrible name. No one's gonna visit that.
So there was this mom who had her OnlyFans, like stickered on the back of her car during pickup for school. So she would go to the school to pick up her kid, wait in line with her walking advertisement, and then pick up her child. She was banned from school grounds.
Wait, what sticker did she have on the back of there?
An OnlyFans sticker along with her name to find her on OnlyFans.
Well,
meanwhile, she's picking up like a preschooler. So this is going to be stuck with him for life.
The length they will go to get some, because that's probably, she wants to get the dads in her OnlyFans, right?
Yes.
Let me guess. Single mom.
Yeah, moms were pissed off. Well, I bet you the moms were pissed off, and that's who complained. It wasn't going to be the dudes.
Oh, no, the dudes all signed up. They were already signed up first week.
What was it again?
How could I not? She was sharing discount
but then you have to
How
look.
could I not?
I'll go pick up Gavin today. Don't worry.
Right, and I really can relate to this because of my ex, and I'm telling you that the problem you have to worry about is, so originally her license plate said Dina Sky on it, and the problem was people would follow us around. So if you put your name on the back of your van where people can see who you are, they look you up, they find you. Now, I don't have the money, but I want to do some hippoing. So now they see
Oh,
you, they follow
no.
you because they know that it's you in the fucking van. You are setting yourself up for failure. Like, not even failure, for some pain and suffering. That's what's
Yeah,
gonna
they could
happen.
follow you to your house. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's no good, bro. That's not, you're not thinking right.
Wow.
It's one thing to have an Instagram or YouTube on there. It's another where the people automatically don't want to pay $3 to see you, whatever. So now I don't have to. I'm just gonna follow you and just look through your window.
Nice.
Fucking weirdo. Stupid, man. Just dumb. So dumb.
No
It
consequences.
definitely puts a different spin on a play date.
I'll bring the kid.
You ready for
No
this?
problem.
So Bree showed me this the other day. Check this out. I'm gonna play this for you. This is fascinating as shit. You see this image?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, let me play this for you.
Now where you want to turn your life around, and you know somewhere deep in your soul there could be some decisions that you have to make. Like, you know, like it's like something was decided for you, and instead of trying to make something that is done work, it's like the invitation is to make the decision, commit to that, and to start creating what comes next. But here's the thing. When we say no to something, we're saying yes to something else, but that involves a lot of unknown. And that is scary. I have many videos as to why that is scary. Actually, you can check one out right here. But the unknown is scary. And so we're doing the best we can with like what is available. And if you want to turn your life around, I want to share a couple things. One, it's okay to choose again. It's okay to want something.
What do you think of that video?
AI. It's
Yeah.
computer generated.
So if you watch the eyes blinking, right? And the reactions, if you don't focus when they're looking down and their eyes are slow, that from an image,
Scary.
That's impressive.
yo.
Yeah.
So it's
gonna
Microsoft's new AI program. They can take any still image and turn it into a video of someone talking. So her turning sideways is all inferred by that singular picture. That is crazy.
From one picture. So they used to have
I can
several.
take a picture of
That
you.
one
and make
picture you
say
see right
whatever I
there?
want.
The one picture you see right there is what they take, and you could get this, by the way.
It's the
is
prompt. It's
image
just the
to
picture.
video AI, and it literally takes you and if it's that good now, give it 6 months.
Yep.
That's why the artists in the Hollywood artists, they got a sort of or their union, they got a sort of protection now. So the union met with the studios and everything, and they laid down some rules, and they got protection against this, against using their image with AI.
Well, it's just like when they did the Tom Hanks thing, remember? Where Tom Hanks sued somebody for using him as...
That was fantastic. It was like an erectile dysfunction commercial. And they used
Yeah, and he was like, "That's not me, bro. I don't have ED like this."
It was fantastic.
Yeah, don't tell everybody I got erectile dick. Don't what?
Yeah, but that's kind of the problem, right? In the industry, you can say like, yeah, a studio is not allowed to use your image in AI and whatever, but you can't ban other people from doing it. You can sue them afterwards, but then the damage is done, like with the Tom Hanks thing.
And then you have to take into account time, right? Let's say you use an A-list celebrity. By the time they get a hold of it, it's already spread around the internet. And then it's ingrained in people's minds. So you can destroy a lot. You just need, what, couple of hours on the internet and it spreads around.
It used to be if you wanted to use AI to do something like that, and you would see that it was
Yeah.
you would feel or you would get the feeling something is off with the person or whatever. But you used to need different side profiles, top, bottom, front, and then the AI would stitch it. But that from one picture, that's scary.
Yeah, even Apple for Face ID, you have to do a whole scan of your face.
Yeah.
You have to go down, you have to go up. Like, it needs to see every single part of your face. But this AI, all it needs is one picture, and it can even make hair move.
That's crazy, bro.
That makes you wonder, right? They already have that complete scan. So what you're saying is you only need one very talented person or a group of talented people to get into that database and steal all those images, or are they all locally stored, or are they in?
So when you
iCloud?
talk to Siri, right? Anybody has Apple here. She recognizes your voice, right? It's not just like if you ask her to find something for you, she's gonna say, "I don't recognize your voice," or "Who is?"
Yeah, she could tell me and Jay apart.
So if it's
She
one
ignores
thing
me.
to have fingerprint and face recognition, I think Apple starts to need to do voice recognition.
Oh yeah, because like the HomePods, if I ask them something, they'll be like, "Sorry, we don't know who you are." But if it's Jay, it's like, "Hey Jay, what you need?"
Yeah, I think it's fascinating, bro. That's done with an image. I saw one of Jennifer. I just tried looking for Jennifer Aniston dancing the stupid Cupid, and she's wearing a little blue dress with hearts, and you would think that it's her, like the way she's looking, the way she's moving. But then AI fucks up halfway through, and her head does a 360. Right? So it's like, oh shit, that's not her, right? Like, and look, she's dancing all stupid Cupid, with her hand and the heart, and it's like, wow, and she's got 5 fingers, like she looks good, but I cannot find the video. It's just halfway through it. That's not you. That's dead giveaway. You should have cut it off right there. That's it.
We looked up the AI pictures, and at the beginning, or was it last year or something? You could always tell because AI had trouble with fingers, hands, feet, and eyes and whatever.
But now
so
it doesn't. But now it
Nope.
doesn't.
The hands though, the hands still though are creepy.
You have to watch the video. I wish I saved it of Jennifer Aniston dancing. Her finger movement, her head, yo. It's not even like they took her head from somewhere. It's like her eye movement. It looks like it's her dancing, but it's not. It's generated, and it's just gonna get better. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think I'll ever be able to be AI because I'm too animated. I don't just sit and talk like John. Like I do my hands a lot. I do, you know what I mean? It would be really difficult to manipulate someone with a lot of personality versus somebody that's very mundane.
Yes and no, because there's a lot of footage of you out there, so you can compile that in a huge database.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. And it wouldn't take it long to learn it either, right? It would scan all videos in about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And it's your gestures are something you're used to. You do the same gestures. It's not like every video you do another gesture, right? It's the ones you know and you use constantly, so it could pick up on that.
And it could confuse somebody because you would be distracted by what my hand movements are, not what my head or what I'm saying is. So yeah, no, I get it. I feel like it would be hard. Well, it might be easier for me to. Did you find it, Bree?
No.
Oh.
But I'm thinking about AIJ. It would be like, what's going on, everybody? Jay Hayes here. So today I have this thing that I'm going to review.
Yeah, it would be.
It's back
It'd
here.
be tweaking. I think it would tweak, bro. Like my hands would be all over the place.
Initially.
Okay,
could you imagine you doing a review? Just feed it the info, and you don't even have to film it.
Oh, bro, I would do that all day. I would do that all day.
Switch shirts midway through. Like, what? He changed outfits. And now he's getting tan, and now he's getting backs.
You gotta watch out for when you guys do the turn away, because then your head might spin. But
Oh yeah.
Cut it out.
For the new camera that Jay got, the Insta360 X4, It has AI video editing. So you bring it into the Insta360 app and it automatically edits it how it thinks it should come out. Which is cool because there's some things that are really difficult to do in Insta360 without distorting the video, like zooming in and zooming out. Like sometimes it's really distorted. But with this one, it's an 8K camera. So you can zoom in on that all day.
See, that's why I think AI is good. That's why I think AI is good.
I think it's cool. It can even change the background. Like you can give it a prompt saying, make it look like I'm on a motorcycle instead of a bicycle. And it will turn your bike into a motorcycle automatically.
And you can use the argument and say, well, AI, yeah, it's good, but it's bad. But anything that's good has something bad, even God. Yeah. Right? Anybody that believes in God, you have Satan. So no matter what you do that is good, will have bad attached to it. So I think the overall of artificial intelligence is fantastic for the little bit of small that there is. I think you can counter a lot of that with a fingerprint. How are they going to replicate your fingerprint with AI? How? They'd have to get your fingerprint to give it to AI, and then that's digital. That's not a real person.
Speaking of two things. First, we have koalas, and then we have AI. Bring me back to AI. I saw a post that said koala fingerprints are impossible to tell apart from human fingerprints. So at a crime scene, even analysts would not be able to tell the difference between a koala fingerprint and a human fingerprint. The funny part of this is the first comment was like, what crime scene involves both koala fingerprints and people fingerprints?
Like a murder in a zoo or something?
Well, yeah, how did they fit? Well, first
what crime scene involves both?
Koala and people.
And what's crazy too is a koala bear is the dumbest animal in the whole animal kingdom.
Dirty.
Right? Yeah, they're
dirty.
so
Isn't
dumb.
It riddled by diseases?
Yeah, chlamydia or gonorrhea. Yeah, they're born with it. And then they eat from the mother's rectum. Like they eat poisonous leaves. They're literally the dumbest animal. So the fact that they're part of a crime scene, I could see why they would leave fingerprints. They forgot to wipe them off.
So you're saying the koala was framed?
It was framed.
Yes.
The fact that now people are going to get koala fingerprint gloves is even more fascinating.
Just
is that serious?
The crime scene.
Yeah.
Koala fingerprints.
CSI Australia. I love it. I will watch.
Yeah, no, they're very similar.
We found fingerprints on the gun, but we can't find the person that fits to the fingerprint.
It just looks like a partial human fingerprint. Like that's what it looks like, a partial.
Oh. It probably ate the murder weapon, right? It's that stupid.
Koalas have more of a distinguishing fingerprint than monkeys. Monkeys typically don't have fingerprints from, I guess, doing trees. That is fascinating. Koala bears? Yeah, when you look at the image, bro, pull that back up.
Weird facts, Breezies.
Look at this fucking fingerprint, bro.
Right?
Human koala.
Yeah.
That is wow. I got some nasty looking claws.
So when's the first time they're going to use it in a case as a defense tool? Like, no, my client didn't do it. Was it koala?
Yeah.
They just look alike.
I mean, the murder did take place in a zoo, so it's possible.
Brittany, you want me to show them the video of the kid in the grocery store?
Yes.
Do you think they'll care about it? Do you think they'll get it like how we got?
I don't know, but I love it.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if they feel the same thing we feel.
Hey, kid. If you get this question right, I'll give you 5 seconds to grab whatever you want.
All right.
What is more, 2 hours or 80 minutes?
2 hours.
What?
Because 60 plus 60 is 120.
Correct. Grab whatever you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Take your time. And that's all. Whoa. Hey kid, if you get the
Oh. He went for food instead of
Yeah.
That gives
It
me,
touched my heart. Yeah.
it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, kid went for groceries. Like
Yeah.
actual groceries. Normally, like I've seen these videos before, they go right behind them and they grab all the donuts or they grab a whole bunch of chips. The first thing he grabs is 2 loaves of bread and then a package of bananas and a carton of milk. He didn't get a single thing for himself.
Nope.
Like, oh my gosh,
I
you're a
got
precious little
goosebumps.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Goosebumps.
too.
I think it's so fascinating that, and it's real for anybody that thinks it's fake. He has a cash app, and then people donate, and then whatever people donate, he uses to pay for the the kids that come in, and it's very real. I just think it's so sweet that he could have grabbed that whole rack of candy right behind him. Like he could have scooped up all those devil dogs.
Nope.
He went straight for bread to help his mama. That is so
count-
precious.
The count was good as well. 2.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like
Two.
once he saw he was grabbing real groceries, he was
time.
like, I'm going to count
1.
really slow.
Yeah, that's sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, there's even candy right below that counter. Like he could have just picked up a box of candy and put it on the counter.
Yeah, all the junk food behind him. Yeah, he just decided to get actual food and milk.
That's a kid who deserved something like that.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know, like he didn't think about himself in that moment. He thought about his family. And he's a kid. Like
And a
grown
black
adults
kid,
won't do that.
and a black kid to boot, which just goes to show you that not all black people are bad, right? It's how you're
left
raised.
TV.
I mean,
His
black
mom must
black
have been
single
so
mothers,
proud.
man. Absolutely, and black single mothers are great mothers.
Vicious.
They'll beat the shit out of the kid in the middle of Walmart.
Mm.
But then it makes you wonder how they turn out bad. That doesn't add up.
Friends.
Unless the mom doesn't care.
No, that's not the case. Not black mothers. Single mothers, no. Nope.
Well, I think the problem is more usually there's no dad in the family. Sorry to say, but it's a fact. A lot of cases there's no dad to set them right with other things. So where do they get the male image from? That's from like what
The streets.
The wrong friends, the streets.
Yeah.
The wrong
See, so a white lady will tell their kid, wait till your dad gets home. A black woman won't wait until dad gets home.
No.
Because he's not coming home.
Well, yeah, that too. Dad went out for a cigarette lighter 5 years ago. I haven't seen him since. So, no, but I'm just saying, even in a nuclear family, the black woman she's gonna handle that right there. I mean,
Yeah,
black
then
women
when
don't fuck
that
around
comes
with
home-
raising kids, bro. They don't. They don't.
True.
They do not.
But you still don't get I don't know, the male standards imprinted on the kid, because
Yeah, I think
he's
it's
not
good
around.
for a kid when he's young, right? Because the mother could take it. As a kid gets around bad influences, you need that man in his life to set him straight. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be able to pick up what he's doing as a teenage boy versus the mom's always around when he's younger, right? As he gets older, you need that man there, 15, 16 years old, to fix shit
And
up.
it's been
Yeah.
proven that
And then also physically, right? As a woman, as he gets closer to 16, 17, 18, what are you going to do to the kid, realistically?
And it's also been proven that rough play, that's something a dad usually does with infants and with kids, and that's apparently very important for the growth of a child. So from an early age, a woman is less likely to throw them up in the air and rough around with them, and it supposedly it does a lot, and that's usually what dads do.
I can
not
see that, falling and getting banged up and getting tougher. Yeah, I could see that. I can see
Yeah, because
that.
a mom will coddle you. A dad will be like, "Are you broken? No? All right, hop back on."
Look at a situation. It's usually the dad is playing rough with the kid, and the mom is like,
So I saw a video of a kid riding around in a side by side, and there's no roll bars or anything on this side by side. It's basically a car with no roof, like the slingshot. And he's going around this field, and his dad is playing with the dog and the daughter. They're whatever playing catch or something, and the kid rolls. Now there's no seatbelt, there's no nothing, so he flies out of it. It almost runs over his head, and there's a camera on it, and you see the dad run up, and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Are you okay? Is anything broken? Does anything hurt?" He's like, "I want to go again." And he said, "Okay." He put the side by side up, and he let him go again. Now, there's a lesson to be taught there. There's a lesson.
Well, yeah, because how you react to the situation is how the kid learns to react.
Absolutely.
So if you're chill, they'll be chill.
Oh yeah,
right?
100%. 100%. If you're freaking out, oh my God, are you okay? They're gonna start freaking. They're gonna. It's just like when someone's crying, right? Someone's crying, you give them a hug. What do? They usually cry more.
Cry more.
They don't stop crying. So your best bet is to not ignore it, but man up. And the kid got back on it and rode it again.
You fall off your bike, you scrape your knee, it's bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay, you go play again. That's not a thing anymore. It's like they touched their finger the wrong way.
You could also use your. So do you think it's parenting for the OnlyFans? Do you think it's got to do with parents? How kids are, or let me rephrase that. Do you think it has to do with parents where girls turn 18 and they go into OnlyFans?
Yes and no.
That would be so hard to stop, though. Like to stop your daughter from doing it?
To a certain extent, yeah. And it's easy. It's easy money. I mean.
So what are you guys saying? You're saying no, the parents don't have control of it?
Control, you can't stop it if she wants to do it. But like we discussed before, I do think if you instill your daughter, in this case, with more self-esteem, she won't likely sell it off as cheap as these people are doing.
Yeah, but for that you need a dad in the house.
That's what I'm saying. So I think to a certain extent, yes, the parents can stop it.
I'm saying they're 18 years old. That's what we're talking about. 18.
Impossible to stop.
Yeah.
Impossible to stop.
If they want to do it, they're gonna do it.
Unless you enforce
you don't
a good
think
amount
that
of
the way
self-esteem
you raise them,
in them.
You don't think the way you raise them would not have them not want to do it to begin with?
Yeah. Well,
the best course of action would to say that you had an OnlyFans. Like, I'm the mom. Oh, I have an OnlyFans. Because then that makes it automatically not cool. The kid won't want any of it. Like, I don't drink alcohol because I don't want to be my mom. You know? So if I say I have OnlyFans, that little baby ain't going to do it.
Well, there's a lot of people now that are showing that they're 19 years old dancing with their 50-year-old mom, and they both have OnlyFans, and that's a cool thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That works for certain people. Like, oh, I'm going to do the opposite because I don't want to do this. But there's a lot of them whose mothers do have OnlyFans. Or they encourage them. Oh, it's good.
What the fuck is happening, bro? Like, what the fuck is happening?
I think it will fix itself.
You can see any chick online, and I guarantee you go to their biography and they got an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
what
what's crazy is how
happening?
nonchalant it is. Because you could just go up to any chick and ask her what her OnlyFans is. And that's not an automatic slap in the face.
I don't understand what the fuck is happening. How is this okay? Like,
sometimes on Jay's videos, they say, what's her OF? Like, it's just so common to ask. That's nuts.
But hey, we wanted the males to be more female and the females to be more male. That's what you get.
It has to be low self-esteem, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be low self-esteem.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
No,
otherwise you wouldn't sell
it. If you know what you're worth, you wouldn't sell it for fucking $10.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and a big part of it, in my what I think, a big part of it is the lack of consequences.
No, I disagree. I think it's
What-
confidence. There's certain actresses you can't even fucking find in a bikini. Like Jennifer Aniston. Try to find a picture of her nude. They've been making fake skins of her forever. So
Yeah.
there's just, I think it's a level of confidence inside. I don't need to show that. I have better skills elsewhere.
No, and
you
she
have-
also
you
knows
have
what
the
the
proof.
consequences are for doing a nude picture.
No,
You have
there's
the
no more
proof right
consequences
there.
anymore. There's
You
no
have the
more
proof right
consequences.
there. The video that you just showed, Jay, is excellent proof. The girl with the least attractive body has the highest amount of bodies. What does that tell you? The person that
It's
has no
definitely
confidence
ego, bro.
at all is
Yes,
compensating.
it's confidence. It's
Yeah.
low self-esteem and not actually being attractive. Like I hate to say that, but you find, look, that one chick that did Disney, right? That went to OF. She didn't show her coochie. There's no coochie shots. She just showed off her boobs. So she obviously had confidence and she knew the market. She knew her worth. Women that are
She made bank.
yeah, but she didn't show really much. You
I don't
look
hold it
up.
against her.
I mean, she
because
didn't really show much at all, but it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, she has the confidence, she has the self-esteem, she has the looks. If you have none of those, of course you're going to go on there. Or you might go on there and be very attractive, but you're not going to show everything because you know your worth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but that's true in porn as well, right? If you look at
Absolutely.
porn,
Absolutely.
the uglier they are, if they look good, they're gonna be less freaky or less kinky or whatever. The uglier, the flat chested, flat ass they are, they're gonna do more kinky and weird shit.
Jay said
That
the
you has done his
really
research.
like the certain girls will only do anal because their vaginas are for their husbands.
Mm-hmm.
Husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Well, then you got the lady with the two
romantic.
vaginas that uses one for work and one for the husband. That's also
ridiculous. And it's not even two vaginas.
It's not
we
even true.
extensively looked into
Yeah.
Not true. She doesn't have two vaginas.
I
Nope.
expected to see two little peaches. I did not see two little peaches. I saw like a hymen that wasn't fully separated. I expected to see two separate clitorises, two separate sets of lips, like just sandwiched in her legs all the time. You know, I was really excited because I was like, what does it look like? You know? But it's her hymen. Like, you're not.
It's the same
you don't have
entrance.
to.
It's the same entrance. It just splits afterwards.
Yes.
So you're using one of them. You're saving one of them for your husband. How during a scene are you gonna go like, no, you're in the wrong one. You need to do the left one.
And what's going to happen when that rips? Because that's what happens. Eventually, it's going to rip.
You got one big one.
Yes.
It's like you can flick your fingers inside. Nice.
Yeah.
So I found out how to stop getting those ridiculously personalized ads. So it's quite complicated in the Apple settings. I had to go to permissions, go to microphone, and turn off microphone permissions for every single app. Because, like, Amazon is using my microphone, Instagram, Facebook, stop it with the thumbs up, man, is all using my microphone, which is giving me targeted ads. And further in the settings, you could tell Apple not to give you targeted ads. And then you could do something else that helps also not get as targeted ads. And
Okay,
it's
so
different steps.
The problem with that is, so you turn off microphone in those settings, then if you do a video in that app, then it's not going to use your microphone.
The thing is, when am I ever going to go live on Facebook? You know, never. I don't want to talk to Amazon. I just want to order stuff from Amazon.
Huh.
Huh? So you
So
still get ads?
I don't
But
know
they're
yet
not-
because it's only been a day.
but they're not
So, but
specific to you.
wouldn't you rather get personalized ads than not personalized ads?
So after I turned it off, that's what I thought about. I was like, don't I want more personalized? Because I mean, I might see something that I actually like, and then I was like, I shouldn't be buying stuff from ads anyway, so why is this important? Like,
yeah, I would think that you would want that on versus just regular ads. Like, now you're just going to get a strap-on dildo as an ad. So...
Never had.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I would think you'd want that.
Wow. Regardless, all of your information is getting sold off anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And
so with my fitness apps, they access so much of my information. So much. They know how much I sleep. They know how long I'm awake for, how much I walk, how much I exercise, what exercises I do. And it kind of says, we're going to sell this. Like, but you have no option to say, like, no, because then it doesn't let you use the app. So it's a catch-22 because they could be selling that kind of information to Peloton or Bowflex or whoever companies it is, so they know, like, okay, so more people are using bicycles and treadmills, let's make a new bicycle. You know, they could be using that as research, and there's no way to turn that off. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with the cars as well, right?
What do you mean?
Oh, with all the apps now in the car, their insurance companies are actually using that to determine your how your driving style is,
You
and
have to enable
will
that in the
increase your
States.
insurance.
That you have to enable that in the States. They can't do it by default.
Yeah, but well, over here it's standard on.
Yeah.
So if you buy a new car,
Yeah,
it's standard
that's
on.
not
So
cool.
most people that gotten the new insurance papers with a higher premium on it, because their driving style is a little risky, so they pushed it from the insurance companies out.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's
apps
straight
that
out of the gate, it's on.
I can enable on the Hyundai, on the Slingshot, on my insurance app where it tracks me driving and it, speed limit versus reckless. And then they say it's to lower it. It's also to raise it.
Yes! Progressive Snapshot has ads saying, if you get Progressive Snapshot installed in your car, we can reduce your premiums by up to 50%. Most people that get it installed, their premiums increase 30%.
Yep. That's why I won't enable it. I'm good.
But I thought you needed to get the app here as well.
Ours is built
it's
into
from the car.
the car
It's
app.
built into
Like
car.
mine's built into the Audi app.
Oh.
And then it links to my insurance. It's built into my Slingshot app. It's built into my insurance. Everything is built in. You put your policy number and then, you think it's going to be great until you go 6 miles per hour over the limit, and now it goes up.
And it also judges your stopping. Like, it wants you to actually stop by the law. Like,
STOP.
50 feet, 100 feet back. Nobody stops that early. Like, that's ridiculous.
In the Slingshot, I have to stop that early. Those brakes are shit.
Yeah, eventually you're not gonna be pulled over anymore. If the car goes completely electric, it's gonna be, we see you went over the speed limit here. Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Not in the States, bro. No fucking way.
By the time you get home, your fine will already be deducted from your pay.
Oh yeah, maybe. I thought you were saying that they're gonna control how you drive. No fucking way, bro.
No.
No way that would ever fly.
No, but you won't need to be pulled over. It's just by the time you get home.
Well, the problem is, again, you're not in the States, Strong. I think when you find out when you're in the States, it's not as bad as what you think, right? So, when you look at it with the States, that would not fly. That would not fly because the argument here is, let's just say the Slingshot's a bad example. Let's just say the Audi, right? That RS5 with that license plate goes through a red light. So what do? They said, well, we're going to give the guy a ticket. So depending on the ticket here in the States, and I'm sure it's in your country as well, you get points. The more points you have, the more you lose your license. The problem is with a speeding ticket that is done or you go through a toll, they'll give you the fine because you are the registered owner of that car. What they won't give you is the points because I was never in that car.
Mm.
You understand?
That's
So a speeding ticket, sure, give them to me all day. Yeah, the car was speeding. You got proof. But you can't give me a point for that. So I'll just go fight that ticket anyway. And you go fight a speeding ticket in the States, it's going to be brought down. It's going to be.
Well, I was talking more down the line. They're already talking about cameras in the steering wheel, so they could place you.
Oh, I have.
the wheel.
Yeah. In my Audi, I've
Yeah.
got a camera that stares at me, whether or not.
Yeah.
That's why Apple needs to make a car, because you know Apple ain't giving anybody shit.
Nope.
Nope. Sorry. Unless you're the
That's-
FBI, or even then, right? They didn't even have about the FBI case in Florida. I'm sorry. You're going to have to figure out how to hack that yourself.
Well, you
Recently-
just said, Jay, that's why in the Netherlands they take if they do the speed picture, right?
Yeah, take your picture. Do the same thing in
Yeah.
the States. They do the same
They,
thing in the
they do it
States.
here they do it from the back of the car. In the Netherlands they do it at the front of your car. So if you go like, oh, it wasn't me, they go like, wait, this is you, right? And so
No, it's not me. See, in America, they do the same thing. They take it. It's not me. Yes, it is. No, it's not. The only way that you can prove it was me is if you actually pull me over and you have it on camera of me taking my ID.
oh,
Facts.
that's different, yeah.
Yeah, no, you got to
Whoa.
prove without a shadow of a doubt that is me. And a camera, a still picture, is not going to work. So that's AI. That's not me. You put that in there. That's my
AI.
argument. The glove didn't fit, bro. That's not mine. That's not me,
Pull
bro.
over.
It's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes,
in
it is.
San Francisco, there was an AI driving car that was an Uber. It was an AI car, and medical personnel couldn't get past the AI car because you couldn't physically control it. So the cop was trying to pull it over from the front, and it kept just inching towards the cop. They couldn't pass it from behind because it got confused, and the video cut off. But what I'm wondering is, how do they get these cars to actually pull over in that instant? Because
There
that
needs
was
to
like
be
a
some
serious
type of
situation.
sensor that picks up red and blue lights, right? And I mean, that wouldn't be hard to implement, like some type of sensor on it that picks up red and blue lights and it pulls over. But then it has to. Ooh.
Yeah, the cop got in front of the car because it wasn't pulling over, and it just kept getting out of the lane that the
There
car
was no
in that
driver
was
in it
stopped.
at all.
No, the passenger was filming, like pointing at the seat, and there's no driver. And the cop is saying, like, pull over, and the guy is like, I don't know what to do. And the cop went from the left lane to the right lane, and all the car did was switch lanes to not be behind the stopped car anymore.
See, there should always be a button in those cars where you can.
Override. Yeah, but
Yeah.
some of those
You don't have
AI
the wheel.
cars don't have steering wheels.
Yep.
This one did have a steering wheel, but it was on the driver's side, which no one was sitting in.
Can you take it over?
I don't know.
You'd
Like,
have to disengage the
sure.
air.
To drive
And then what? Crash into the fucking car in front of you?
right?
I don't think the dude should get it. First off, the dude shouldn't get a ticket, right? I didn't break the law. The fucking car did.
Yeah,
One.
the cop was angry, man. But I would
Yeah, don't be
too,
mad,
because
sir. I didn't do anything. I told the thing to pull over. Like, I got a video of me saying, pull over, machine. Like, machine, pull over. There's a guy behind us. Hurry up. It's urgent.
That's
think
gonna be the
pull
next
over.
thing,
You
right?
know what they need to do? Easy shit, right? You're in a passenger thing, code word. And it's got microphones, right? Code word, yeah? And you say that, it disengages and pulls over. For emergency. The word emergency. Pulls over. Done. Problem fixed. That's it.
That's gonna be the next thing then, right? To get out of a ticket, just quickly turn on the AI, sit on the passenger seat. I wasn't driving. It's that thing.
You seen that new shit, bro, that people are doing now? 18, 19-year-olds?
No.
So they have this OBD thing that goes into your OBD and it kind of overrides it, and you can control your car with a PlayStation controller.
Oh yeah.
No.
So there's people in the back seat driving the car like they're in Grand Theft Auto.
That is so dangerous.
Cool.
The future.
That should get patched just for safety.
Cool.
We should all
Fucking
go back to
idiots.
plastic cars.
Mm.
No
Idiots,
more
bro.
electronic. Just huge engine in the front.
So stupid.
And dangerous.
Yeah, you know, those controllers are worthless, right? Look at the submarine.
Look at the Titan.
Yeah.
You didn't learn from the Titan? You didn't learn from that?
Nope.
No, I was.
Well, theirs wasn't a PlayStation controller, right? It was like one of those Mad Cat ones, like one of the cheap.
The Logitech ones.
Yeah, there you go. That's your problem. It wasn't Sony,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
problem one. You're out here using off-name brands. It's not going to work. Gotta get an actual
backup.
Microsoft or Sony controller.
Oh, if
They
something
went
goes
for the
wrong,
more
they have
expensive
backup
carbon. Oh, so that drained all of their resources.
So stupid, bro.
Then again, that could become dangerous, right? Let's say I'm a person with not so good intents, and I want to drive that car, let's say, into a busy area. If I can boost that,
If you really want to get crazy, right? You could drive next to the car and control it. What do you got? 30
Yeah.
feet on Bluetooth?
yep.
Uh-huh.
And now there's no passengers, I can fill that up with
Uh-huh.
other fun stuff.
You're talking about like sparklers and stuff, or
Yes,
maybe,
fireworks. Yes.
No, not fireworks. Like balloons is what you're talking about, right? Like
Yes, happy fluffy stuff.
like teddy bears and
fluffy stuff.
Yes, and sprinkles and confetti.
Mm.
I love all of these things.
I think these would be so great in a non-person car. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just
But
give them
Jay,
more ideas.
You remember
Yeah.
that singer that sung the song, and then like the person's real name was Skylar Grey, who wrote the song, and then she became famous because she wrote that song originally.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening again, but this time with JoJo Siwa. She was from Dance Moms, and she was one of the dancers on Dance Mom's show. And her whole shtick was rainbows and big bows and pink and bright nonsense. And she just released this ridiculous song. And they found out that she did not write the song, that the song was originally written in 2011 by a different person, and they never released it. So she bought it, and she released it as her own, like, coming out song.
Sure.
And the internet hates JoJo so much, they are making the other chick trend. People hate her so much.
How did people find out the original song if she purchased the rights to it?
Because they just hate her. So I guess they Googled it a lot, and they found out like it was someone else who wrote it. And the chick went from not being anything, like just to writing that song back in 2011, to being number 3 on the Apple chart.
And did she sing the song too?
Yeah.
So like Skylar Grey.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but what's
Did
driving
JoJo
the
hate the other artist, or no? She just
Yeah.
took the song.
She
Yeah,
paid
then-
her, because otherwise it would have come out already.
Then you
But
can't
it's just
really
funny-
pay her. I paint her as a bad guy in this story. She paid for it.
The problem is that she claims that she wrote it.
Oh, so
Yes. She
So
said,
plagiarism.
"I wrote
Plagiarism. This
Yes.
is mine. No.
Yeah, even-
well, it is
she
yours,
bought it.
yes, but you didn't write it.
Yeah, that's why people are like, and the song is absolutely trash.
What's the song?
Just type up JoJo space SIWA.
New song?
Yeah.
Karma?
Yeah.
The irony. I'm not even gonna point that out.
Where are you? Oh, here you are.
I'm not important. Hi.
Hey. Whoa. There's a budget.
That's bad AI.
I was a bad girl. I did some bad things. I swear I did it all for fun and it meant nothing. It never happened. It was a secret. Like when a tree falls in the forest, no one hears it. Another late night, another crazy mood. And I didn't think twice what it would do to you. And she's with you right now. She is a good girl. I think she's boring, but
Okay, I will say this. I do like this part right here. I like this.
leave me 20 minutes later, you'll be snoring. But it's
First off, Dance Moms, how old is this girl?
Maybe 18? Maybe?
What? And she's a mom?
She was the dance mom. Like, she was the daughter.
Mm.
I
She
don't
was
know what the
the kid
fuck this
dancing
show
on the
is.
show.
Oh, okay. All right. And then the original song is...
Let me see. I don't know how old she's 20. But the whole thing is like that's how she looks. Oh, click the evolution or that one.
JoJo Siwa was receiving a lot of backlash after it turns out that her new song Karma wasn't actually hers.
It's showing it, Jay.
So it turns out that Karma was actually an unreleased song by an artist named Britt Smith. And if you look at the writers of the song, you'll see Miley Cyrus. And that's because the song was originally recorded by Miley in 2011. I just find this funny because JoJo claimed that she's trying to start a new genre of music.
And I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop.
But this genre is already a thing, and your debut song for this genre is...
I'm sorry, gay pop? Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah, she identifies as a lesbian now.
Of course she does.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a beautiful role model for the young people. I love it.
I was a bad girl.
Okay, hold on. I got problems now. Now I'm going to side with the JoJo Siwa. So if you go back to that video, right? I'm going to side with her. Because this was 2 weeks ago, 14 days ago, yeah? And then you go over here, this was 12 days ago. So, that's actually re-uploaded by somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then nope. I'm going back against her. So I thought that she saw that she was getting popular, and then she uploaded out of spite because she got famous, but it's not that. Okay.
No, and then people are like, normally when people ghostwrite a song, you change it slightly. She sings it exactly the same as the original. Like, normally they change the pitch, they change certain words. It is a 1-to-1 clone.
Well,
I mean, it's just like M, the song against MGK. Eminem didn't write that. A lot of people think he did. He didn't.
Neither did MGK.
Isn't it the same guy that wrote the shit for MGK wrote the same shit for Eminem? Like, it's the same fucking shit.
Yes.
So it's the same with the song, right? Monster. That's not Rihanna.
But it isn't a problem if you pay somebody to write you a song. Those are singer-songwriters. But then
I guess it's different if you release a song and then I buy the song from you, versus if you write it for me and it's never released. That's okay.
Yeah, because then no one knows.
That happens a lot with covers as well, right? Or not?
It's different. That's a cover. I'm buying the rights to the song. First off, once she bought the rights, right? What that other chick, there's a lawsuit here. What that other chick needed to do was delete everything online that showed that once that purchase was in plan of action.
Oh.
So that cannot be found. I own that now. Unless she's so fucking stupid, or the people that bought it were like, it's no big deal. She'll be bigger and they'll never find out. Well, that's just bad marketing. You should have pulled it. Pull everything where that song is. SoundCloud, iTunes, pull it.
Yeah, because if you own the rights in the song, you can do to it what you want, no?
Right. And even if they were in the talks, unlist it. You don't have to remove it, unlist it.
Yeah.
Hide it, make it private. All of them do that. All of them. YouTube, Facebook, all of them. Hide it. What a nightmare, bro. What a PR nightmare.
So it looks like the original artist is not even getting involved, right? It's the internet stirring this thing up.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
It's
the internet because they don't like her.
Well, the original
Like
person
90.
can't get involved because I bought it from you. You don't have
Oh,
nothing to
true.
say. Yeah, you can't. What are you going to say? No? Give me back my money.
Well, even more, can the original person get into trouble now because people
No.
keep re-uploading her version instead of the person that owns it?
So now you have a problem. So if YouTube, you take one of my videos, you rip it, right? I delete the video from YouTube. You re-upload it. Guess who owns it?
You do. I do.
Yeah, you do, not me. Because I removed it from me. Even though I'm in it, I didn't upload it. The way YouTube's policy works is whoever uploads it first owns it.
Oh.
So if I remove it, there's no upload of it. If you re-upload, it's yours now. You are the copyright.
Yeah, and
I mean, yeah, you could probably go to court and win it because it's you in the video, but YouTube isn't going to listen to you because you took it down. So I have all those videos of all those reviewers that reviewed the Jenna that said that they didn't. I found them on my hard drive. I thought about re-uploading them since you said you never did it.
And they can't do anything about it.
No, you can't do a motherfucking thing. Nope. Where's your video then? Put it back up, because when they do a copyright claim, you have to put the original link video, show it to me where it's before my date. Your video's deleted. My video's still here. That's mine now.
So you can take somebody else's content that you have on a hard drive, let's say. They delete it, you upload it, and if they upload the original after you uploaded it, it's them that's in the wrong because you're the first uploader in that case.
Say that again.
So you do a video.
Yeah.
I have it on my drive.
Yeah.
You delete the video.
Yeah.
I put up the video.
Yeah.
And it's a whole hassle and whatever. You put up the original video.
Yeah. You're still the owner.
After me.
I own it after you. So you can do a copyright thing on me saying that I had the video first.
So that's what...
it's the same thing with copyright music. Like, I was getting all these flags for all my shit, demonetizing all my videos, because this one guy uploaded a video from Netflix and said that was his song. So I had to go around and say, it's not his song, it's Netflix's song. And then YouTube saw that. A real person was like, they banned that guy's account for saying it's his when it belongs to Netflix. So now you just made yourself look worse. But Netflix had the song up and it says no copyright.
Copyright free, open source.
Open source or public domain. So you can't, it's whatever. So, but if I took all my videos down and you saved them and you re-upload them, they're now yours. They're not mine.
That's weird.
Even if you are in it, it's weird.
Doesn't matter.
You are in the video. But
that content wouldn't be able to be there. I made that. It was uploaded at one point. I now said, fuck you, YouTube. I'm done with it. So YouTube says, okay, fine. No big deal. It's open now. So someone else re-uploads it. I can't claim copyright even though I'm in it because I put it out publicly. It's the same shit like Trump grabbing by the pussy. You think he wanted that to be on the news? No, absolutely not, bro. But guess what?
Probably not.
You knew the cameras were rolling, right? So I don't know the argument. You lose. So the same shit. So yeah, if that chick, that JoJo Siwa can't complain about that video because even though the lyrics are hers because she bought it, that video would not be able to be monetized because it's her song, but you can't ask them to take it down because that's not your video.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's just the content.
Yeah, bro, that's tough. Dude, you're fucked. That's a bad rap right there. That's a bad deal.
Yeah, so after the whole Miley Cyrus thing of her like changing from Disney Channel to like sex thing, and same thing for Taylor Swift going from like good girl to like sex thing, that's what she's trying to do. But she's trying to do it overnight. Because like last year she was wearing pink bows and talking about rainbows and love and all this stuff, and out of nowhere she comes out looking like Kiss on a music video.
She went from a pink bow to a lesbo. That's still.
Yes.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, that sucks for that chick, bro. That sucks. I don't know how you get out of that. Is the song exactly the same? The music?
Exactly. Word
the
for
beat
word,
and everything.
music, pitch, notes, everything is a one-to-one.
Oh.
The only thing that she could do is submit to YouTube for it to be monetized, and all the money that's monetized, she gets all of it. But she can't ask them to take it down because it's not your content. It's just your song. Oh, God. What a fucking
But
nightmare.
then if she does that, wouldn't that
kind of admit your guilt?
No, not admit your guilt. If the public opinion is already against you, wouldn't you rather just leave it alone? And
you also have to realize, hold on. See, this goes into the world of internet. The problem you have is, me and Brie were talking about this yesterday. If you look up a product or you look up a company, you're going to see a lot of negative reviews. You're never going to see the positive ones. As much as people may say they hate 6ix9ine, you guys know who 6ix9ine is, right? The rapper with the 6ix9ine, the murderer that went to jail.
The rainbow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know any of his stuff.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay,
Yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nobody on the internet likes him, right? But his albums go platinum. So regardless that people are saying they don't like you online, your money shows otherwise. So
any press is good press.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Okay, nobody likes me. That's fine. My subs go up. So clearly, you just see it. It's the same thing with transgenders. You just see it because it's on the internet. That's not real world. That's not. They're very far apart.
So you're saying
me and Brie have maybe
that.
seen 2 transgenders since we've been in Florida down at South Beach, and I said something to both of them. So, yeah, you just see it more on the internet, so you think it's more relevant.
So while we're on the subject of that, have you guys seen the new trends?
No.
Do you know what an ecosexual is?
Somebody that's economy sexual?
Nope.
Like a cheaper sex?
Nope.
Cheaper sex.
What is it?
Look up ecosexual. They have
You have a
sex
video?
with Mother Nature, and they marry the tree or the ground or the sky or whatever. That's a new thing. Ecosexual. That's the rising thing. And then the other one you have is gender season. That's the other one.
I know that one.
Oh, I saw about that one.
I know that one. So it's not weird. Hold on. I'm going to stick up for the ecosexuals. Give me a second. We only got about 20 minutes left, but I'm going to stick up for them. When you get a car, you find it sexy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're attracted to your car. That is a sexy car. That is a sexy motorcycle.
Yeah, but I don't feel the need to stick my, in.
Well, there are people that do it. That's on Strange Addictions. The guy that had sex with the car. He kissed the
Yeah, he loved it.
So why is that weird? We find those sexually attractive.
Wow.
Because it's an inanimate object.
Yeah,
right. Well, semantics.
Well,
yeah, but
to
being in
a
a
certain
relationship
point,
with
I
a
agree
tree
with
and
you, Jay,
humping
but
the tree, that's something else.
They're not
making it
fucking
legal
the
to marry
tree,
it?
bro. They're not fucking the tree. I want a video of him sticking his dick in the
Splinters.
trunk.
Yeah, and it can be you, Matthew, just to prove your point. It needs to be someone else doing it.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I think that's better than being a transgender. At least they know they like fucking greenery.
They like green.
You know,
And let's be honest with this one. The divorce rate is going to be very low.
Yeah.
Until someone chops
Think
your
about
tree
it.
down.
Yeah,
I wonder if
Well, the township's got to come in and make room for a sidewalk. Now you got to get a divorce. He's got to go.
would they
Talk
consider
about
build a
branching
house on
out.
land.
Oh, but did you catch it?
Yes.
Did you catch what I said? That was good.
That was good.
That was talk about branching out.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh,
I got it.
my
I was laughing.
God. Go ahead. What do you got, Matthew? I'll put us back live. Whatever.
could you consider them vegan?
Ah.
Are they eating the tree?
I don't know. Well, there's different definitions of eating. If it's a woman, she can kind of eat the tree for a bit.
The the season one, I've heard that. The gender season, I've heard that.
But when are they gonna stop finding new? Well, probably never.
Okay.
It's because
but-
they're running out. We talked about this. Transgender, being unique, being different. You're transgender now. You're just like everybody else. Next, you have to
If
be
you're
different
original-
to stick out.
Yeah. So the regular LGBT, that's not special anymore. That's becoming the norm.
Nah, that's
So
just
now it has to
normal,
be
bro. That's why I said we have to accept transgenderism. You want me to call you he, she, sure, whatever. I don't care. And then you just come up with a new thing. Now you love raccoons. Great.
Koala bears.
With the fingerprints. What do you got, Bree? You look like you want to say something.
Oh no, I sent you the video. You said that you wanted to show it.
Yeah, we have 17 minutes left, and the guy's coming to pick up the bike.
What?
Oh, God. This is good.
I remembered, Jay.
Oh, this is good. Shit. We're going to need more than 20 minutes for this.
You can't show the title because this one's titled different than the one that you originally found.
Okay, got it.
So try to crop it if you can.
Yep. Got it. You
Yeah,
ready?
I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find it. And then I tried different keywords and it worked.
Oh.
I shared that as well.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos.
Let's stop it right there. Let me stop it right there. Why? Let me tell you why I'm going to stop it right there. You already know your problem.
Mm-hmm.
So the conversation's over.
Yeah, the lack of experience.
No. But she said, "Is it because of my tattoos?" Now, if you would have said, "Is it because I worked at Kmart?" No, you brought up your tattoos, so you know that that's a problem, right? Like you. What did you expect?
She's still making a victim video out of it.
I get that.
Yep.
But you knew, but I get that. But you knew what the problem was. Is why nobody's hiring you. I talked about this. The tattoos on the neck, the arm, the it's a very unprofessional look. And if you won't get hired for TJ Maxx, sweetheart, where should she work, Bree? Hit it.
Hot Topic or a tattoo parlor?
That's it.
Yep.
That's where you're going to get a job, bro. You chose that life when that needle went into your skin. Now you live with the consequences. It's that simple.
Oh, but
That's
again, they don't want to live with the consequences. She's making a victim video so she gets hired somewhere.
I get that. No, I know she's doing that for attention. But say what you just said again, Matthew, and stop after the first sentence.
What part?
She
knows about the consequences, but she's
That's
making
right.
a
Stop.
victim video.
She knows about the consequences. So she knows she has a problem. Like, you know you have the problem already.
Yeah.
Admitting it is half the battle. You already know.
But that's the same.
She
The
knows,
same
but
thing.
she doesn't
Why
accept
these
the
chicks are having
consequences.
mental
No,
breakdowns.
she does accept the consequences. She's just doing that for clout.
Yeah.
That could be
You
it,
guys
yeah.
are looking at it in the wrong way. You think it's a victim video. It's a satire, bro. It's satire. She knows. She just said, is it because of my tattoos? Not being clueless, saying, oh, I don't know why you didn't hire me. What did I do wrong? What could I have said better? You mentioned, if this story is true, is it because of my tattoos? Well, you already know.
But what do you think would happen when she goes in somewhere and then they go, no, sorry, we can't use your tattooed in your face?
That's tough. That's
Discrimination.
That's discrimination.
And what's she gonna do with that?
Sue you.
I don't know. Chick-fil-A seems to get away with it with gay people. So, I don't know. If they could do it, and that's not even a look, bro, or an act. That's just your sexual orientation. That's fucking weird. Like, hey, more power to you. The fact that you get away with it, though.
They're very devout Christians. Like, they're not open on Sunday at any location.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying, it's very clear. General public knows the Chick-fil-A, and if you suck dick and you're a dude, you just can't work there.
But they still eat their chicken. Like, they still eat it.
Yeah, they didn't cancel them. They didn't truly cancel you. We do love your chicken.
Yeah, we love your chicken too much. That sauce?
Yeah. No one's going to hire you looking like that.
And it makes you wonder, right? If your product or your skill or whatever it is that you're selling is that good, they can't cancel you, right? Even if they try, people are going to go, yeah, but I like it too much.
Well, that was the whole thing with Trump. As much as people try to impeach him, that people liked him too much.
Yep.
Oh, Jay, speaking of Trump, okay, so my brain is a little weird. My brain went from Trump to pussy to Nike. So, because Trump, pussy, Nike. So they just unveiled.
How does a Nike have anything to do with Trump or pussy?
It has to do with pussies. It has to do with pussies.
The Olympics. You're talking about the Olympics.
Yes.
I knew
They're
it.
bathing suits.
What the fuck does that have to do with Trump?
Pussies. Their bathing suits only hold, like, their running outfits will only cup your lady lips. Like, just the lips.
Yeah, but no. There's more to it than just that. See, that's the problem with people. You just read what you read. There's 50 different outfits. Well, they're not called outfits. They're called
kits.
Kits. There's 50 different kits. This is one of the kits. This is one. The thing is, though, the Olympic people, and they say that in the argument that people that don't do Olympics, that do Olympics from their couch, run into the kitchen to get the potato chips, are arguing this, is that how come men don't have to wear that? Well, the men can if they want to. There's nothing saying that what you wear is what you wear in Olympics. Nothing. They could wear boy shorts if they want to when they run. They could wear thongs. You could wear whatever you want. So the Olympics aren't sexualizing people, because that's the argument, is they're trying to show more. The women decide to put those clothes on, not Olympics.
Well, I mean, you're forced to. If I am a runner in the sprint category, I have to wear the sprint category outfit.
And there's 50 different ones.
There's different like the pole vaults have their own outfit.
Right, they could wear shorts. They don't have to wear the thong that goes up their ass. They just choose that.
I don't know. I feel like they have to.
No, the Olympic lady, she's on Instagram. She did a whole video on it.
But they all match.
Well, that's because that's just what they want to wear. But they can wear shorts. They could wear the guy stuff if they want to.
My qualm wasn't about over-sexualization. It's about skimpiness and having to actually glue that to my vagina in order to compete. Because otherwise...
But that's on you, though. That's not on the Olympics. Like, Nike designed it and said, if you want something that's high hip, you have this. Or you could wear what you wore last year. or you could wear the men's if you want. You could wear what you want.
So you're saying
that's
it's
the problem is people are just looking at it just that. Yo, do you want me to pull it up? I'll pull it up for you. The lady from the Olympics speaking about it.
So we're saying it's peer pressure and fashion that they all wear that thing.
Because even the Olympic swimmers, they all wear high-hipped outfits. Volleyball players all wear very, very short shorts. Like pole vaulters, their butts look amazing. Out of all the butts, the pole vaulters got it. You know what I mean? Like they're just like little round things, and then they jump in the air, and then you.
Here, look, I found it. Done. I told you. Look. So here's the article right here. They're talking about the outfit. Nike's U.S. Women's Olympic team criticized for boring. Okay, just go backwards. You see it? How it goes high right here?
Yeah.
New design for U.S. Women's Olympic team has been widely criticized on social media, athletes and fans alike, with one former U.S. athlete describing it as a costume born of patriarchal forces. Okay, so we'll skip forward. Professional athletes should be able to compete without dedicating brain space to constant pube vigilance for mental gymnastics of having every vulnerable piece of your body on display. Former U.S. track and field athlete, whatever, wrote in an Instagram post. Women kits should be in service, performance mentally and physically. If this outfit was truly beneficial to physical, men would wear it, right? This is not an athletic kit for track and field. This is a costume born of whatever. Other athletes have also voiced it, including U.S. long jumper Tara Davis, who posted a comment on Instagram which read, wait, my hoo-ha is going to be out? Nike told CNN in a statement that the leotard design will be one of the range of styles to choose from, in addition to tailoring options available for the This is insane, by the way, the tailoring. In a press release, Nike said all its designs were produced in partnership with athletes' needs. Working directly with athletes throughout every stage of the design process, Nike designed garments to ensure fit across a range of body types and style preferences, and infused whatever. A spokesperson, USA Track and Field, told CNN that the outfits in the launch were just 2 of many options, including 50 unique pieces. Athletes' options, whatever. Here we go. Olympic champion pole vaulter Katie Moon, the Nike athlete herself, said the picture of the outfit of the mannequin was concerning and warned the response it received, but confirmed other options were available to athletes should they choose. So you don't have to wear what it is, but people are looking at that picture and they're saying, oh, this is degrading. You don't have to fucking wear that. You could wear the same shit that you wore. She did a whole Instagram video on it.
I am curious to see if anybody actually does make a different choice.
Oh, let me go back to this.
I would succumb to peer pressure.
Yeah, but look, let me go back to this. Look,
wearing that skimpy thing, I would too.
Bree, look, if you honestly think that on the most important days of our careers, we're choosing what to wear to appease the men watching over what we're most comfortable and confident in to execute the best of our abilities, that's pretty offensive. So again, saying that you could choose what we want to wear. So, but people are looking at the picture and they're saying, oh no, no, they don't. They could wear the fucking shorts. Fucking the internet, bro.
But I mean, if I have 7 other teammates and all of them are wearing that skimpy thing, I'm going to wear it too. Because otherwise, I'm going to be the weird one.
Well, that's on you.
Pictures of me being
that's
the
not
weird
on Nike.
in the shorts.
That's on you.
Right.
That's a personal problem. That ain't got shit to do with Nike.
See, the way I see it from Nike's point of view. If y'all start complaining this much that we designed those outfits, you know what? Bring your own stuff.
Well, no, that's what they do. So there's another article where the Olympic girl is talking about when you put on a clothes. If you say, I want it to go to the top of my knee, there's a tailor right there before you step out on a field. They will do your shit before you step on a field. So if you don't like something, if you want it to go more up your ass, we'll do that. Go for it. Sure. How much do you want cut off of it? You just can't show your butt crack.
I got a bad joke for that, but I'm going to leave it.
But it's the internet. The internet's saying, oh, it's unacceptable. Bro, you got 50 other fucking uniforms to choose from.
Yeah.
Yep. It does say something if they all choose the skimpy one.
Right. She said it herself. I choose to wear that because I feel comfortable with no clothes on. Okay. Nobody's stopping.
Or it's less restricting. It's less restricting, and
Sure.
it is.
Go ahead, Bree. You want to say something because you're still going to argue it, even though you just read the article. Go ahead. Go.
No. I was gonna say actually wearing something that is extremely tight to your body is conducive to racing because you have minimal drag. So the tighter your clothes are, the faster that you will perform, and that's documented. Like if I wear a t-shirt out bicycling or if I wear a jersey out bicycling, there's a difference in my speed.
But not for running. But running, though, women want less clothes, but they want less clothes. Your fastest runners wear as little clothing as possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that if that argument is true, though, Bree, then those girls would want to wear shorts to stop the friction between her legs.
I think Olympic girls don't have these chubby thighs.
No. No, they do.
They do?
You were very wrong. They have asses 3 times your size. Oh, no, they're built.
Wait, their thighs touch?
Yo, go. You need to just, when we're done, look up Olympic female runners. Oh, no, their thighs touch. They rub the whole fucking 100 meters. Like, yeah, they have bigger thighs than you, muscle rubbing.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, but you... But you heard her, right? So right off the jump is, everybody's in an outrage. It's not unacceptable. Read the whole article. The whole fucking thing. You can pick what you want to wear, bro. But the internet is all crazy about it. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't.
So it's a choice, but the internet is making it out to be
mandatory.
Yeah.
Making a lot
of
men.
The crazy part is, I didn't know this. If the men want to go out there with a thong on, they can. I've never seen it, and I would be interested to see it.
That's weird.
Look, you got says he's got a lot of balls. That's it.
But they'd be so supported in something like that, you know? Like,
yeah. Did you see the women, the Olympic runners? Brie, look at their legs, how they run.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell in the pictures.
There's some shots with the girls where you see their ass and then you see them run and their legs are, and they show. I showed you this, and they put that powder between their legs before they run. Nah, I don't know.
That rub is painful.
Oh no, that's not true, Buckeye. A lot of those girls have a lot of cellulite. A lot of them do. Even Olympic runners. Yes. How do I know this? Because my YouTube short feed is filled with them. It's Olympic runners all day. And Brie will catch me, look and watch me. Well, then I'll show her. I'll be like, look at this. She obviously forgets. Muscle on skin on skin is that's chafe. Anything, the muscle, I'd say the muscle's gonna hurt more than the fat because that's tight skin rubbing on tight skin. And we've all, dry fucked before. What happens to our penises?
So why don't they make costumes?
I don't even get a medal.
Like Teflon on the inside, so it has less friction.
Bro, I've always been so fascinated how their panties don't ride up. Like in gymnasts, it stays. I think they crazy glue it.
Hairspray. You put hairspray.
I don't know. Some of those movements they be doing in gymnastics, that thing ain't moving.
Yeah. So what you do is you put on your outfit. You have it where you want it. You lift it up and you spray hairspray like Aquanet. And then you tack it down and you hold it there for a couple seconds. Then you do the other side. It's not going anywhere.
Hairspray? But don't they? I'm sure they would make a different thing than hairspray. Now, I probably have a thing called body glue or something.
In cheerleading, that's what we used. Was hairspray to keep our bottoms.
And how long does it hold? What happens when you sweat?
It kind of just stays because you're kind of creating a layer of plastic in the material and on your skin. Like the material's hard. Like when you take it off, like it will keep its shape. Like, you use that much.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd probably make some type of spray glue now instead of using.
Probably.
Like some type of glue stick that, because I mean, and you'll see runners when they're done pole vaulting, they'll put their fingers at the top to get it out of their butt crack. So they could. That's crazy. I read this with this whole article thing. They can actually wear a thong. Their butt crack just cannot show, so you can't see a crevice. Does that make sense? So, like cleavage, you can't see that. It just has to cover up wherever the butt cheeks would touch.
So they can wear a thong, but it's not the one with the ribbon.
No, not a G-string thong. It would have to be like a wide body thong, like where it, it, like what you see runners wear, where it kind of comes at a pyramid.
In triathlons, they're actually trying to be more serious on what you show. So you're no longer allowed to unzip it. It has to stay up. I don't know if that's because of females' titties or what, but it has to stay up, completely zipped. And I thought that was interesting.
No? It's usually an all-age event. No? Or am I a little bit too...
We have to kill this. I'm having fun, too. I have to kill this. The guys here. 2 hours. Plus, Bree's got to work. Okay, I had fun. Sorry I have to cut this short. Okay, I had fun. Let me thank everybody. Jorn, David, Alicia, Matthew, Fredros, Tricky Nick, and Lance. You guys are beautiful. Goes towards the Slingshot Fund. We will see you next week. Everybody stay beautiful.